Welcome to another live stream. Today I brought my friends CDK, Six, and Leo. So we want to talk about some growth in life. Now we're going to be randomly discussing different subjects about as we play. Definitely feel free to get involved. Write in the comment section because this is what the stream's all about. This stream is all about where we share our love and passion for personal development and, you know, spiritual growth and, you know, making our experience in life as efficient for ourselves and the people around us as possible. Alright, so we're going to share and talk about that today.
I got you.
Welcome to the stream and thank you guys for tuning in.
Got my back.
And I hope you enjoy the stream. Six, you guys wanna Six and CDK and Leo, you guys wanna introduce yourselves real quick?
Hello everybody. Six here.
What's up?
Here. I used to go by late tomorrow streams.
Oh yeah, everyone doesn't have to call me CDK. They can just say Cole.
I don't let people
Cole?
know my
Okay.
real name in case they look me up.
Move out.
Take point. Gotta pass myself up.
Anonymity is key.
I got you, I'll hear you.
No one comes back from that.
Nice.
Got it.
There's two behind the box in front of us. One's further to the right than to the left.
Shut behind us as well. We're okay behind.
I think they left.
Yeah, they've gone further down the...
He's down. Nothing to worry about.
There's still one here, I think. Oh,
I'm wounded. Take point. I gotta pass myself up.
I got him down.
I'm down.
Nice.
I got you.
Thank you.
How you one? I'm bleeding out here.
Nice.
Keep up with us. One less straggler to worry about.
Hello.
It's crazy because we were all having like such a great talk about like personal development right now, and then when the stream starts, it's like you get like a little bit like unfocused and stuff. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try and jump into it. We just need to warm up. That's all. Keeping it real, guys.
Keep an eye out. Okay. Got it.
I guess I can start it off. What do I want to talk about first?
I need a minute.
Oh, here we go. So, my idea for this channel is gathering gamers who love Last of Us, having them come to the streams, and then all talk about, you know, personal development like we're doing, but also applying and becoming disciplined. And then using the things that we talk about to better their life, basically, right? So, you know how I was talking about intermittent fasting the other day? I started intermittent fasting. Prior to that, I was thinking about doing it, and I had done it when I first came to Florida, but then I fell off recently. So it was in my mind that I knew I had to get back onto it. So yeah, I'm back onto it, and, you know, I feel pretty good. So Six, you said that you've been intermittent fasting for a while now, right?
Yeah, that's probably about 3 years.
3 years.
I mean, but I say that,
Okay.
3 years,
Got
but I said I've only consciously been doing it for about a year and a half. Because like, to be honest, it started off for me because I didn't used to eat a lot, so I might only have like one meal a day, which technically is fasting, but I didn't know I was doing it, and I didn't know what the benefits of it were at the time. But it was only when I started to get a bit older and a bit more sort of aware, I actually started doing it properly, you know, and thinking about like when I'm actually going to eat, what sort of time frame I'd be thinking about doing it, like even within a certain hour window, you know.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's a good thing. It's a good habit to have. And do you know what? It also teaches you about moderation as well, because like it's so easy just to go to the supermarket and buy loads of absolute junk crap food. You know, go downstairs to your fridge and get some, I don't know, chocolate or whatever you keep in your fridge, or donuts or something, and just be like, yeah, let's just pig out on this shit. But you know what? I just thought, no. you know, so when I go to the supermarket now, like, I'm conscious of what I buy a bit more. Like, I'm not super particular about what I buy, but I do give it some thought, you know, rather than mindlessly just filling the trolley. So
Don't worry,
that's
I
what I
got
would
you.
say.
Filling the trolley. Yeah, that's great. What are some of your staples like that you always have?
I need some meds.
So
Watch my back.
I always get stuff like apples and things like that, any kind of fruits.
Fruits.
Yeah, high vibration stuff like avocados as well is good. Rocket is another one I like. All this kind of like healthy stuff.
Yeah, so when you say high
And then,
vibration, I want to clear that
sorry.
up for some people who think that, like, what do you mean by high vibrational foods?
One down.
So, foods like us contain energy, and, you know, certain foods can give you certain energies, like, you know, obviously high sugar foods will, you know, make you kind of feel a little that dopamine release because of the sugar and everything for a little bit, but then you crash and then it becomes addictive and it's not healthy for your blood and your body overall. But what a high vibrational food would be like a fruit that has like lots of oxygen, antioxidants, and vitamins and nutrients that are really beneficial for your body. So that's what you would call a high vibrational food, or just basically a healthy food that you should, you know, be drinking or eating every day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My go-to foods that I go to are cherries, blueberries, and
Blueberries,
steaks. I love
yeah.
steaks. I love steaks.
Steaks too, man. Yeah, I've gotten back into eating meat.
I actually prefer fish to steaks, to be honest.
Bomb's arms look alive.
That's one thing I've thought about is eating meat. My dad, every morning, he usually brings me like a donut, and I told him not to, but he keeps doing it, and I feel bad if I don't eat it.
Well,
But I still eat it.
Yeah, you should tell him like, hey, I know that you're bringing me the donut, and I really appreciate the act, but right now I'm trying to choose to be healthy, so yeah, I appreciate the offer, but I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Yeah, I feel bad when he already buys it.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just
a
like
very
sitting there.
diplomatic way of doing it. I agree.
Smoke out.
Oh, is this him left? Oh, okay.
Good job. Area secure. All right, pack up. We're going home.
How did that bomb go off? There was nobody alive. It was his ghost.
Yeah, we were talking about fasting. We were talking about also water fasting earlier.
Oh yes.
Everybody should give that a go.
Yes.
I did it for 3 days, but like you can do it for a day or two and try it. Like you can read about all the benefits about it online. It's pretty good for your body.
Yeah. So what water fasting is basically only drinking water for a certain amount of time. Typically people go, it depends like what they're trying to achieve. Like if you just want like a little basic cleanse, you can go like a whole day, 1 or 2 days. But when you start getting into like the 3, 4, 5 days, and obviously you want to consult a doctor before you do this. I'm saying like this is not like, you know, medical advice,
And that's
whatever.
generally if you're generally a healthy person, like you should be okay with it. But like
Yeah.
if you do have some health problems, definitely you need to ask a doctor about it before you do it.
Yeah, all we're saying is that it's super beneficial. Just do some research into it, and then maybe you can apply it into your life within the next month or whatever you want to do, right? And you'll have some awesome benefits from that. Welcome,
Oh,
crew.
no, there's people in the chat asking about the face cam.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Yeah, I didn't really feel like putting the face cam on today.
Do you know what? Your voice is more powerful than your face. So I always say it's not about what you look like. It's about what you say. And how much.
Welcome everybody in the chat. Ryan Leal, he's like the piece of us. Alright, where is this? I had written down the emotional states of consciousness, something I've been wanting to dive into. Okay, here we have it. So there's this chart that you can find. It's called the emotional states of consciousness, and it has like a list of different emotions that you can feel, right? And it starts off at the very bottom with like fear energies and fear emotions that are like not to say that they're bad or good, but they're just states of being. And the lower the state, it's just like it's just an energy that you definitely don't want to be in. But we all go through all of these states, nearly all of these states. So the key here is understanding what state you're in for whatever particular part of your life and whatever you're looking at, and then being able to rise up in the states. So it takes like a process. And we're going to explain a little bit of that. So the bottom emotion is shame, and then right above that comes guilt, and then above that apathy, grief, and then fear. Those are the lower states of emotion. So for example, let's use fear. Fear of what? Someone give me an example of something that you could be afraid of.
Let's move out. Copy.
Getting out of your comfort zone. Hey, trying something new.
Okay, trying something new. So maybe like a simple example, like a restaurant. Oh, there's a new restaurant. Well, that's not like you're not like gonna be like scared of it. But let me see.
Okay, got it.
Moving to a different town. Or,
moving to a different town. Okay, there you go. Right. Okay, so your thoughts on moving to a different town is you're scared. Why? Because you're thinking about all the negative. You're thinking about all the possibilities that could go wrong. Right? That's natural. We as humans we're taught. We're kind of conditioned to look for threats. So like naturally our brain will go through the process of like imagining what could go wrong, blah blah blah. But to move past it, which you have to allow it to be for a little bit, but to move past it, you have the one right above fear is desire. So you can imagine you really want something good to happen for you when you move, and that'll make you feel way better about it. Like, you know what, I want to move here, and this is what I want to do, and I know that moving here, I want to create a better life for myself. Put the pads behind me and create a better life for yourself. And that's like one stage, moving up, making the experience better for yourself. And then the next one would be anger. Now you wouldn't think, I mean, I know I didn't think that it would be above like desire or whatever, but like anger, not releasing anger onto other people as in a negative way, but just like getting maybe like upset about the situation that you're in could be kind of healthy in terms of making you not want to continue to do the same thing, Like you can't just like continue doing the same thing and if it's not benefiting you, just like be okay with it, obviously.
That's a great point you've just said, because you can't do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. It doesn't work like that. You've got to change something, no matter what it is. It might be your attitude, your actions, or something. It's one of those things.
Also, people tend to focus more on the negatives than positives.
They do, absolutely.
And remember we talked about a little bit about... Alright, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, if you've been in a town for a certain amount of time, you probably have people that you know there, you're gonna miss them, or you have like a job that you're just content with like staying at, even though it's not really helping you. You're not really moving on or getting better.
Guys, one shot.
Got you, bro. Oh, nice shot. I remember we talked yesterday about speaking about focusing on like negative and positive or whatever. We talked about the RAS system in your brain. Like whenever you set an intention to focus on something, you'll automatically start to see more of it simply because your brain is looking out for it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. And do you know what? When you said about buying a new car yesterday,
Okay,
the day
got
before,
it.
that's exactly how I felt when I was about to buy my new car. Like, I kept seeing the same car over and over
Yeah.
again, everywhere, because your brain is literally looking for it, exactly as you said.
A hunter.
Bam!
Target down. Nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna get a
I
triple
know, I feel
headshot,
like
baby.
I'm
Look at this
the
triple.
only
Look at this triple headshot. Look at this triple headshot. Oh, with a 6 shift, nice. I was getting pumped up right there.
Everyone left.
Finish. Move out.
Damn, they all left.
Oh well. You can focus on the topic more now.
Yeah, right. All right, moving up in the stages. Pride. Pride is right above that anger state. You got to feel good about your move. Give you some momentum right there. And then you need courage too.
Bombs armed. Heads up.
I mean, can I get to you? Can I get to you? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. We got you, brother.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Lucky you got my back. Finish. Move out.
I'm gonna make a comeback now.
Imagine.
You got it. 1 versus 20.
Oh man.
All right, the next emotion in the chart, which is a really good one that I've really been focusing on when it comes to increasing my vibrational state in different situations that would normally have me angry or fear-based, and that's neutrality.
Straggler.
Oh man, I'm just cornered every time I move.
Scratch one.
That's actually really hard to do sometimes, to be neutral.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so
Yes,
good
it
at that.
is.
Honestly,
It is.
I've got that down to an art form. Like,
Ye-
I can sit
alright.
on the fence until I get splinters in my arse. Like, seriously, I'm not kidding.
How do you help? All right, so how do you?
I mean, like, I'm like the Switzerland of human beings. Let me just tell you. So how I do it is, the first thing is emotional detachment,
Yes.
right? So that's the first phase for me.
And
You
acceptance.
have to take your emotions out of it. No matter how emotional, like, for example, I'll give you a perfect example of something that's going on right now. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but basically, my mum and my grandma are not getting on very well, okay? And obviously, I want to get on with both of them really well. So how do I tackle a situation where one of them's got me involved in a situation that I didn't want to be in, but I have to remain neutral? So what I do, first of all, is I take my attachment out, my emotional attachment out of it, and think of it as if I'm an outsider looking in, okay? So I'm sitting there thinking to myself, first of all, I'm not taking a side.
No one comes back
Yeah?
from that.
And then I think about how do I convey a neutral message,
Got it.
and what words do I use and not use to basically sound like I'm not taking a side. So the first thing is emotional detachment. Second thing is, like you say, acceptance of the situation, that this is a situation that exists, for sure. The thing about the choice of words, I would say, the one absolute thing you cannot do is use any accusatory language. So you don't want to be like, oh, you did this or you did that or whatever. You know, so that's the thing I would say. But please continue with what you were saying. I just wanted to interject because
Thank you for that.
that's quite important to me.
You pretty much hit it on the nail, dude. I don't think I could have said it any better myself. But in accepting, and you wanted to change the situation by not using accusative language, the next stage in the emotional scale would be willingness, which is basically taking action. You got to be able to finally take that action and do what it is that you've been wanting to do. That's a huge step. Once you get to that step, you are solid. Then you got momentum. It's all good from there.
How did I get you?
Target down.
Retarded.
One less to worry about.
Oh man.
And another emotional state above that. Now we're moving into like the higher states, like what they call like the love vibration states. And it's reason. People will always do something and be feel passionate about something if they have a reason for it.
Hold on, I can.
Oh, I was trying to get that guy up without you seeing me.
I saw you, Six. I was like, someone's over here.
I was trying to use my ninja skills. Wow, stripped the guy of his armor. Unbelievable. That's so disrespectful.
It's okay, I bought more.
Anyways, sorry, we digress from the discussion.
I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm drawing a little bit of a blank, honestly, at this point.
So you're saying about the love states, you know, the higher vibration states and stuff like that.
And then it goes love, joy, peace, and then at the top, enlightenment.
Oh, enlightenment! What a word that is. It's one of my favourite words.
So which one were you on?
Well, right now, I'm pretty much at willingness and acceptance. Because I'm very willing to do this stream. Oh yeah, and reason. Definitely reason. And I'm doing it out of love as well. And it does make me joyful. But I don't know how much peace it gives me because we're playing this game. It's kind of hard to be super at peace while you're playing this game. But yeah. My states usually range within there. Let me give a little Last of Us example. Let's say, like, you're in a game and people always get mad, right? Like, everybody, myself included, like, this game freaking gets people upset. Like, you get, like, shotgun... shotgun, and you're like, damn, and then you start feeling some anger, right? And you're like, oh god, pissing me off.
But do you know? And
but,
I'd actually like to add to that, if you wouldn't mind, just quickly.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think the people you surround yourself with and the vibes they give off absolutely affects your own.
Oh, definitely.
It's so true to say. If you surround yourself with negative people all the time, you, by and large, are going to be a negative person yourself. You know, like when I play with Mr. Leo every day, he just gives me a really hard time. He calls me a scrub and makes me feel sad.
Oh my god.
So I get off this game depressed every day and always. No, but there is a serious point within this, but... Oh.
Focusing. Everyone went quiet.
I know, right? Everyone did go quiet.
Everybody kills CDK.
Alright, look, so to one tip that you can use that definitely helps me, because I used to rage as well. And not saying it's bad, or not saying it's bad to rage or you're a bad person to rage. Remember, feeling all these states is completely normal, and we're humans and we're going to go through a range of different emotions every single day. But the point of this talk is to being able to recognize what emotional state you're at and being able to rise up the ladder of emotional to make yourself feel better generally, because you don't want to be stuck in a negative emotional state. Nobody wants to feel like that. So that's the purpose of why we're talking about this, and hopefully what we say, you know, resonates with you on some level and helps you just the slightest bit. If I can help one person today, I would feel satisfied. And the same thing with my friends here as well. So that's why we're doing this. And I'm not trying to say we're professionals at this, you know, this is things that we're exploring as friends, as people. This is just psychology. This is just life. We're just trying to, like, make it to where, like, we're able to flow, you know, a lot smoother. That's all this is. It's all love for you guys.
Yeah, a great example of not getting mad is kind of like just like last game, how it was only me versus all four of you, but you didn't see me like
exactly.
Getting mad. It's not a big deal.
With this game, like, I don't. It's not, sometimes it's frustrating, but like I wouldn't get to the point of me being mad. Like sometimes when I play with Cole, like he does some things that make me mad, like standing in my way. But you know.
Do you know what? I've actually related to The Last of Us actually, and I can't really say this the other day, but like I've had thoughts about times where trying not to get, I say emotional, that makes it sound like I cry and everything, which is obviously not true, but what I mean is like when I play on my own on this game, because I have no friends, what I tend to do is I get mad at randoms who don't do anything. Like the other day, I was the only one in my team that got any kills the entire game. And it's so easy to get angry about. But you know what? I didn't rage the entire game. I didn't say a bad word about any of the randoms the entire time because I realised I can't control it. I can't control what the randoms do and do not do. At the end of the day, I am not playing as a random of them. Like, I am playing for myself, and that's it. You know, it's like I can't control their actions and what they do. If we win, we win. If we lose, you know, okay. It's
to me,
unfortunate.
it's not really that important. Like, you know,
Reports show hunters are in
it's
the
just
area.
like I look at it as a game
No.
after all, you know.
Exactly, and it is. It's just a game.
Shout out to Cousin Skeeter, donated $50 for me right now. Much love, bro. Much love. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
That's ridiculous. 50 bucks. That's crazy, man.
Okay.
I know people miss you, bro. Your streams. I remember you used to stream like I think twice or 3 times a week.
Okay, got
I
it.
used to watch all of them, and then all of a sudden you just gone.
I'm happy to be
I
back,
feel
man.
like
I'm really happy to be
I
back.
feel like Cousin Skeeter's one of those people that everybody knows, but nobody knows the name of him. He's like that Good Samaritan guy that just everybody knows about, but they don't know what his name is. So I really like it. It's nice. It's a nice little vibe.
One in front of you, Leo? Or nah, he's too
Cousin
right.
Skeeter has always been good vibes, bro. Always.
Absolutely.
Never given anybody any problems.
One down.
Yeah, yeah.
This is my preferred action. And do you know what? I think my emote on this game pretty much signifies everything you should just do.
Well, let me
You know,
see.
If you've got a problem,
Let me see.
Just if
Well,
you've got-
brush
if
it
you've got a
off.
problem
Brush it
with
off,
something-
right?
brush it
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Exactly.
Hey, smoke this guy right now. Smoke this guy. Come on. Yeet. Oh, he mauled himself. And me too.
You
Yo.
gotta be kidding me.
You know what I've been really interested in lately too? Is astrology, bro. Astrology.
Okay. Keep talking.
Okay, so
Watch one.
basically the idea that who you are, your personality type is due to energies, you know, within like the stars.
Right.
So people in Western culture generally stick to, you know, one sign. They're based off their birthday, you know, oh, I'm born in this month around this day between these dates, and I am a blank, a, you know, Gemini, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, all that good stuff, right?
Yeah.
But what I found interesting was there's actually multiple signs within people in Vedic astrology, which makes it a lot more like in depth. So like you can be all right. So you're the one that you're born on, like the date in the month. That is your sun sign, and that is a part of you, part of your core energy. And you know that's what people generally describe themselves as, like one sign. But like check this out. You also have a moon sign and a rising sign, a Mars sign, and you have 12 houses where you have 12 different types of energies, and you can have the same energy within that, but also different energies that make up, you know, your being. And it's really interesting because if you were to look at your own birth chart and you figure this out by like what time you were born and all that, you can like totally like understand yourself like fundamentally on a greater scale. And that's if you believe in it too. I mean it is worth at least looking at. I think there's definitely truth in it, and I don't want to hold it as the utmost ultimate truth, of course, but it's definitely something to look at. And something to explore and to see, you know, what you are and how it can benefit you in your relationships and understanding yourself and just that in that aspect. That's why I find it really interesting.
And you know what? I've done a bit of research myself, and I've actually got a copy of my chart. You know, because I actually like to read it and see how. Yeah, absolutely. I've done a lot of stuff. Because my nan's really into all that stuff, and we have chats about it all the time.
What's your sun sign, moon sign?
Over a nice cup of tea. So
can I guess
I'm a
yours?
double Taurus. I'm a double
You're a Taurus. Taurus, sun and moon.
Yep.
Dude,
then,
my son's a Taurus.
Yeah, so Earth sign. Earth sign, yep.
That's why we vibe, bro.
Yes. So yeah, I find that quite nice.
What about your
I'm a Gemini myself, but I don't believe it.
You don't really believe in it? It's all good. It's all good. 6. You said so. Your sun and moon is a Taurus.
Leo, if you actually looked at what your technical chart is, you'd be surprised at how accurate it is. Because mine is like pretty accurate by comparison.
The thing is, it comes off that way. Yeah, like
finished.
as
Let's
I
head
said,
back
like
to base.
You can look at many things and see many things.
Don't you find it? Do you not find it fascinating though that if you, depending on what time of the year, no, but depending on what time of year you are born, dictates potentially how you are. And I've seen in a lot of cases, like my mum's is pretty accurate, my nan's is pretty accurate, mine is pretty accurate. You know, like all the people I've spoken to, whose charts I've seen, I'm like, this is accurate stuff. I just think it's incredible.
Yeah. I mean, when I read about Gemini, like, I read a lot of things, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty much me, but it's still this.
But look, check it out, check it out. See, you could have read some things that, yeah, I vibe with that, and then some things you're like, no, that's not me. And that's probably because you also, remember, have a moon sign and a Mars sign and a rising sign, which are other signs.
Yeah.
So if you were to look into your Vedic chart, you would be like, oh, now I can see why I have some of the Gemini qualities, but I also have other qualities as well. And then you can, you know, see, and then it'll make more sense that way. Because, yeah, for me, because it says I'm a Taurus for the sun sign. Okay. And then my moon sign is Scorpio.
Oh.
And, yeah. and then my Mars sign is Leo. And my rising sign or ascendant is Libra.
Interesting. That's quite a combination.
Yeah, definitely.
I've always said anyone that's got Scorpio is a tad unfortunate, if I'm honest, because the Scorpio is the only one. Because like my mum's got quite a lot of that, and I'm like, okay, this is not exactly good, but you know, it's not to say it's awful, but I'm like, every time I hear Scorpio, I'm like, oh. Look, all I'd say to people in the chat is, if you know you're a Scorpio, and you've got a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever, or, you know, whatever you do, if they're a Scorpio as well, it ain't going to work. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it there.
Watch your asses. Reports show hunters are in the area.
What's wrong with the Scorpio?
Well, the Scorpio energy can be one in its... Because look, every sign has its negative qualities and its positive qualities, right?
Absolutely, it does.
So one of the Scorpio can have strong negative qualities, like they usually deal with like revenge, death, things of that nature. So
narcissism, that sort of thing. You know, selfishness. That's exactly.
But in its positive form, it could also be symbolizing the death of bad habits and then evolution, you know, things like that. So, you know, like I said, with everything there's good and bad, but you just got to be able to work with your energies, understand your energies, and then use them to, you know, again, it's all about understanding and then becoming evolved and conscious, aware of yourself.
I'm fairly certain that, I know I'm a double Taurus, but I'm fairly certain I'm Libra rising. I'm pretty sure, because I'm thinking I remember that, but I always remembered I'm a double Taurus because that's really easy to remember.
I want to get you, bro.
Target down.
Is there another one in there at the bottom?
I got you.
All right, let's get those interrogations and get this thing rolling.
Thanks.
One less.
Yeah, so like I also feel like I'm pretty, like I mentioned before, like I'm pretty like intuitive. Basically, like when I can kind of feel out people's energies and stuff, and it's really like interesting. Like the more I focus on it, the more it kind of grows. So like I like to go around guessing people's signs, and so so I was at Hooters the other day, and this waitress, you know, really pretty, like really beautiful eyes, and that's a sign of like usually like the people who have like really. And let me say this. Let me preface it with this. Anybody can have beautiful eyes, but like when we talk of like different signs and their energies, it goes into physical appearance as well. So the Taurus and Libra generally can have like beautifully structured like eyes, you know? So like I noticed her eyes and like I noticed her tendencies, and I was like, yo, I could feel like Taurus energy in this girl, right? And I was like, hey, I usually like to guess signs. Like, can I guess this real quick? And she's like, yeah, go ahead. And then right away I was like, Taurus, right? And she was like, what? How did you know? That's so awesome. And I was like, yeah, I can just feel it in you. But there are times where I've been wrong as well, you know? There are times where I've had like 3 guesses and been like completely off. It just depends on the situation, I guess.
Who hasn't said their sign in this group is me, so what would you say I was?
You? Well, I haven't had much interaction with you, but based off the little interaction that we've had, I'd say that you are... Are you a Sagittarius?
Yeah, I would have said Sagittarius.
I am a Sagittarius.
Yes, cool. I knew it. I would have said the exact same. Yes.
Over there, straggler.
That's crazy, bro. And Leo's a Gemini, right?
I'm wounded.
Leo doesn't believe in it. He is nothing. He is void.
What's it kind of like?
It's interesting, but like I don't. The thing is, some people like they judge people based on that shit.
Yeah.
That's true, and you don't want to put people in categories either. I'm not saying that that's right, you know, but if there's like a mutual there's like a mutual agreement that like, hey, you know, I kind of see that this is like there's some truth to this, and you kind of see there's some truth to this. Let's explore like what our charts are and what our energies are to then use that information to help our relationship, you know. I think that's a good way of looking at it. But like you can't just go around like putting people into categories. Oh, you're a Sagittarius, or you're a freaking Aries, or freaking Aquarius, so I'm not gonna like you, or we don't get along. You know what I mean? There's like, and with that being said, it doesn't mean that you can get along naturally with anyone either. There are definitely energies that will collide and collide hard as well. So.
Look, a hunter.
Because I think if it was true that you couldn't get along with people, I don't think Sagittarius and Geminis work together, so that would mean me and Leo wouldn't even like talk to each other.
Exactly, right? See, but then at the same time, yeah, and it's interesting that you said that because it's true. Those are like opposites and really hard on each other. But look, but you also remember have a moon sign and a rising sign and all that. So like you might have like a sun sign that like goes head to head, but like you might have like your moon rising that flows together. So like where in that case you'll notice that you guys generally get along, but you can bump heads as well. In some parts, it depends like what you're expressing to each other in that sense. Like. And the same thing with me and Six, being that he's a double Taurus, we get along really well, but sometimes we can clash hard, like to be honest. But it's lovely because we always come back to peace at the end.
Absolutely go at it.
Yeah, but I love it, but I don't love it. It's like crazy.
But you know what? If everybody always agreed all the time, what a boring world it would be.
Yeah, right.
Bombs on. Look alive.
I don't know about anybody else, but like, is anyone else really resistant to confrontation, or is it just me?
Resistant to confrontation?
Yeah. Like, as in, I avoid confrontation like at all times.
Down one.
No, I don't mind confrontation at all.
I'm wounded.
No?
No.
Interesting.
I think I see confrontation as like setting the tone, and yeah. like confrontation in an aggressive way, like trying to fight people. I'm not really about that, but I mean, if people are like trying to like in a situation where it would be like kind of aggressive and people are like kind of throwing like threats at me and stuff, I'm definitely holding my ground. And if they want to fight, then it's going down for sure. But I will do my best to not get into a state where like I'm pushing it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I used to be really introverted in those confrontations and stuff, but I mean, like, there was something today, I was driving along, and some guy parked his truck right at an intersection, and it was blocking the road, so no one could get through, and I'm sitting there, so I rolled down my window, and I was like, do you realise how stupid your parking is? And he looked at me, and I was like, well, what do you want me to say? I mean, you know, he's actually blocking the road, so people are having to drive on the sidewalk to actually get past. And I was thinking, like, this guy needs to someone needs to say something to him, because I mean, it's just annoying. So I thought I'll be the one to do it. But like a year ago, I never would have done that, you know. I'd have just accepted it and gone like, oh, okay, that's fine. But you know, that's what I mean. I feel like I'm kind of, I know it's only a small thing, but to me that was quite a big thing, because I would have never usually done that.
I see. Alright guys, let's open this box. And you know, even deeper into the astrology, there's also mood boards. So like, it gets even deeper into personality. That goes into like what you like to wear, what you like to eat, what you like to experience. So it goes super freaking deep. And like, yeah, I haven't gotten too deep into that, so I don't know about that, but I just know that it's out there, and I've kind of looked into it here and there. But yeah.
Better answer that, Leo.
No, it's my phone. I'm gonna just put it on hold. Alright, I got you, bro.
Leo's mom calling him.
Finally.
Keep it going, keep it going. Someone pick up 6.
I got him.
Hold
I
on.
got reviver.
I can patch you up.
Where are they gonna spawn at?
I got you.
At ours, we lose.
I owe you one.
And the winners
Somebody on you.
of this match are 6. Oh no, Leo. Oh, we gotta keep going. And Cole. Let's go. Absolute victory. Victory is sweet. Oh, Virus, you're Aquarius all the way? Like what, for a lot of your signs you're Aquarius? Mito's an Aquarius too?
Lord Sourmash likes bacon. That's good to know. Thanks for that.
Bacon is great.
Yeah, in moderation.
You guys,
Yeah.
I work at a Brazilian steakhouse and we make this kind of bacon. So what they do is they put brown sugar with chili flakes. They mix them together and put them on top of the bacon. Like I don't like bacon. No, you should try it. Trust me, I don't like bacon at all.
No,
But
brown sugar
that
goes
one
in
is-
coffee. That's it.
Listen, I'm telling you, I don't like bacon, but the way they make it is just like fucking delicious. Like you're eating candy that's spicy.
Oh, no. Right, well, I'm just going to disappear for a second to go to the little boy's room. I'll be right back.
Thank you everybody for joining the stream and being active in the chat. Much love everybody.
Should we try to get comebacks?
Yeah, we can
So
try that.
You guys wanna go like pistol only or something?
Let's do 4v24s.
Okay. Let me make a class.
4v24 pistol only comebacks?
Pistol only. Does the enforcer count then?
Yep, of course.
I don't have enforcer. I just have. My 9 mil is usually go to.
Oh, we didn't let 6 know. He has combat class.
Yeah, he'll be okay. Totally, Skeeter. I'm looking forward to us playing again. And when am I coming to your city? Bro, I'll come into your city. Let me set this intention right now, bro. I'm coming to your city within the next, like, 2-3 years, guaranteed. We're gonna meet up with Juicy. Probably hit up a music event. Try some good food. Catch some nature vibes. Listen to some good dubstep. Blah, blah, blah. It'll be great. It'll be great. Definitely. There's a bunch of people I'm trying to meet on here. I'm trying to meet 6.
Don't worry, 6 has got it all under control. He took the stream to the bathroom. We're doing 4v24s, pistol only comebacks. Alright.
What?
Always coming prepared.
But do you know what? I always take it with me in case Cole starts talking smack behind my back, because I know he does that sometimes. Oh, these guys are tryhards. This is going to be fun.
You know them?
Yes, I do.
And they're tryhards. What's their level? 1 to 10?
They are. I'd say that Big Mac Bacon guy is probably like an 8.
Good. Let's go water tower, by the way.
So they're pretty good
like
then.
A Mr. Leo.
Like, would they be able to beat us if we were trying hard from the beginning?
I don't know. I mean, I shivved the Big Mac Bacon kid 6 times yesterday in a private, not in a private match, sorry, in a match, and he sent me a message after saying always behind. I was like, well, you know, never watching your back. So what can I say?
That's why your name is 6. You should have got a clue.
Yeah.
You know, we should try those one-man armies again. Those were fun. I actually made one, but it was so easy. We finished the game under like 8 minutes.
Yeah, I did my first ever Shivoni one-man army. Got 18 out of 24. Not a bad effort, I thought, for a Shivoni. No bomb expert either. Just thought I'd point that out.
What do you like eat, Leo? Like every day?
His toenails.
Toenails. I know Leo is the person who I think probably goes to the gym the most out of all.
My favorite food is Chipotle. It's like my power food.
Ooh.
Like whenever I eat
A
Chipotle,
fat burrito.
No, I don't go for the burritos. I
Oh,
go
the
for
bowl?
bowls. Yeah.
Mm.
Like, dude, whenever I eat Chipotle, like, whenever I go to the gym, like, I have so much energy, like, I could literally work out for 3 hours without getting tired.
3 hours?
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna do 3 hours. I usually do 2 hours, but
What
Even then,
do
like,
you
when I
work
do
out?
2
How
hours-
many muscle groups do you work out?
usually 3. every time I
3?
go. Yeah.
You're pretty big, huh?
Not really. I've only started doing it recently, but like, yeah, I'm noticing a lot of differences in my body. Yeah. It's been 4 months since I've completely going.
4 months? How much do you weigh? Like 170?
No, right now I weigh at 185. I'm trying to come down to 170.
Oh wait, are we doing a comeback this match? These guys seem pretty...
Nah,
Yeah, let's just play regular.
for now. Because Mr. Leo's got a burst rifle and we wouldn't want to have to make him change loadout. Come round this side, they won't see us. Excellent work.
Hold on, I can back you up.
Appreciate it. I'm empty.
I'm gonna punch this dude in the head.
Do it. Oh, let's do it.
Nice. Oh my god, that's a beast play right there.
Striker, you're a kid.
Hold on,
He wants to
I
do
can back you up.
3.
Oh, they're trying to come, they're trying to
Have my
come.
back.
I got you guys on the heels. Oh, we got multiple healers, that's what's up.
Don't worry about it. Take point. I gotta patch myself behind you.
Hey, guys, finish the job. You've been...
Oh.
Thank you.
Pick me up, pick me up.
Can't stand it when those healers don't finish the job. So disrespectful.
They're down, both of them.
How many? How many?
Get him up.
Oh, I went to revive you. Okay.
One less to worry about. Lucky you got my back.
I'm wounded.
He's hurt.
Guess who's your daddy? It's not me right now. Oh my god.
I can find that hunter to worry about.
Appreciate
Ridiculous.
Finish.
Yeah, I really admire our teamwork.
Yeah.
It is exceptional. To use one of my favourite words, exquisite. This is...
Absolutely excellent and elegant indeed.
That's even worse than yours, Cole. You never thought I'd say that, would you?
Nah, I thought you just hated mine a lot.
I need a minute.
The disrespect.
No! You're absolutely irrelevant.
Yeah. Only people that live in the UK will understand when I say batty boy. Only people will understand in the chat. If there's anybody from the UK in the chat, they'll understand what I mean. Anybody else? Maybe not.
Happy birthday, Leo.
So lonely. I got you, Leo.
Mr. Leo is lonely. He has nobody.
Oh my god, why?
Bro, why you always hating on Leo, bro? Come on.
Hey, listen, usually I hate on Cole, so this is...
It's a nice change.
Yo, dancing shift, guys, dancing shift, come on, dancing shift.
Oh, who's gonna get it?
I don't have a shift, so I'm just waiting here. No, I'm dead.
Oh no. Yo, Six, wait, bro, pick it up. Oh shoot.
Oh, sorry, I thought Cole was gonna get you, which he
Yeah,
did. So
he
that's
did,
why
he
I
did.
went off. It's okay.
I have one down, but I'm close to beating Leo on parts. Oh no. Well, Indy, make
Someone
it.
get over and help me.
Or will I die? Oh, I died.
Ah!
Wow, that gets me so far.
Okay, here we go.
Move out.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for the gift.
I'm hit. Straggler, look alive.
No.
Wow.
He shot me, and it moved my aim to the right, so I ended up not downing him. He was one shot too. Man.
Yo, Zombie Nightmares, welcome to the member squad. Thank you, much love, my fellow high vibrational beings.
Ah, lucky. There's two right in front of me. One has armor on. He's healing up right now.
I'm down.
Look at Leo putting in all that work.
Are you kidding me right now, dude?
Bombs armed. Look alive.
Oh, you got him for sure.
That's one down.
Smoke headed that way. I'm hit.
Got him in his head, bro.
One less hunter to worry about.
One less hunter to worry about.
GG.
Okay, got it.
Finish. Move out.
Fire in the hole. Good job. Area secure. All right, pack up. We're going home.
I almost ended up finishing last.
After all that.
One more shift 6, and you'll be there.
That's alright. It is all good.
Man, see, God, I'm so glad we did this today. This is so beautiful. I just want to say I appreciate everybody here in this moment, what we're doing together. I love it, man. I really do.
My favourite person, Rages, is in the chat as well. Hello.
Sick stuff.
I'm just saying hello to the guy. What's wrong with that? You know what we British people are all about? All about a bit of decorum, being friendly, you know?
All about that modesty, you know? You can't
Exactly. Very important.
Us Americans, we're too toxic. We can't.
You are arrogant fools.
Sarcasm.
Of course. No.
Alright, what's something that we should talk about now? Honestly, I feel like pretty good. Like, we talked about a lot of good stuff. Should we keep it going, or should we just play now? Like, what do you guys think?
My mental energies have just been depleted now.
Yeah, I know, we have spent a good amount of energy on it, but I don't know, is there anything you guys want to talk about in the chat as well? Any subjects? Anything perspective-wise? Anything?
Is there any questions you want to ask Mr. Leo? Like, why do you always use the burst rifle? That sort of thing.
I have all the answers. Remember that guy that we were playing, like that was streaming, and the game ended. He was like, the guy at the random, he was like, "Oh, Leo put in so much work." Six was like, "Oh, he's using the burst rifle. That's fine." and then I use Hunter rifle next game. I get more down. I'm like, yeah, shut up, Six.
Listen, if you want me to get that hunting rifle scoreboard out and put it in the chat, alright? Let's not go there.
I have another screenshot of me soloing your team. Don't be.
Look at the tryhards. Look at the tryhards arguing with each other.
Yeah, Skeeter, I'm gonna hit you up tonight, bro. We're gonna play tonight. And Precision Cowboy said, let's talk about how our nation needs healing. I've been I've been hearing about the news with stuff that's been going on, you know. And what I think about when it comes down to stuff like that, is to just really, alright, though, you can do whatever, of course, you know, but I think focusing on the idea that we need healing, it comes from a good place, like you want to help, but unless you're not directly helping those families, you can't really have a direct impact. But what you can do is have, like, just focusing on, just when you're going about your day, just creating peace. Be the person who creates love. Be what you want to see in the world. That's what it comes down to. That is how you make a difference.
Alright, there are scavengers in the area. Stick close and keep an eye out.
Check.
Are we gonna do a comeback this game or no?
No, we can keep playing regular. We haven't even lost.
Oh, wow.
Oh, these guys look pretty good here.
Well, I'm lagging so bad that everybody, all three of you guys on my screen are lag switching. Oh my lord. This is going to be unplayable, I think. I just have to close my eyes all day and not look at anything.
How long are you gonna be streaming
Wow, all
for,
the
Indy?
enemies are lag switching as well.
How long am I gonna be streaming for? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come to an end soon.
Because I think I have like about 2 games in me, and then I gotta go to work. That Leo and 6 will still be here.
Yeah, let's just make this our last one and go out with a bang, guys. These guys are pretty good. Let's show them how we do it, man, and go the whole stream without losing. That'd be great. And had a good talk. Let's do this. We're
One
gonna-
for me 6. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, let's make call outs and everything.
They're all lag switching on my screen. This is going to be so hard to play. I can't hit them. Oh my god.
Got a straggler!
Oh yeah.
Come here, come here, come here. I don't know if I can do it.
Wow, this
I got you. Hold up. Appreciate it.
is really painful for my eyes.
One less straggler to worry about. Scratch one.
Okay, got it.
He's one shot with anything. He ran into like push back. Oh. Got him. I know, Andy. You should have been streaming when
Triple.
we were talking before.
Yeah, we had a lot of good conversations, and I know when the stream goes on, sometimes you kind of hesitate on what you want to say and things like that a little bit, you know. But I feel like we definitely had a good talks overall, you know. And of course, you know, anybody who look this honestly, guys, look, check it out. If you guys want to have more like conversations, feel free to hit me up. Like I love talking about, you know, life perspectives in general, and I love, you know, if you have any ideas for me, because I love, you know, I love to grow, and I like to share ideas. Just hit me up, you know.
Wounded. Careful now, it's a firefly.
Crack one.
He
Almost done. Keep the pressure on.
and definitely apply the things that we talked about,
No one
summed
comes
up
back from
today,
that.
like, you know, just habits. What are you doing in your daily life that can, it's not necessarily like it's not necessarily about like destroying bad habits, just replacing bad habits with good ones. You know, the simple stuff like eat cleaner, you know, work out if you have a gym around you, you know, destroy your limiting beliefs, start thinking positive, allow the emotions to flow and rise up that emotional scale, show love to yourself and to your family and to your friends. And if you have trouble with something, you know, feel free to reach out. Like, you can't go through shit alone, you know. Like, we're gonna have your back. We got you.
Got rifle.
Nice.
One less to worry about.
You're never alone in this world, guys.
Keep an
Never
eye out.
alone.
Finish.
You
Move
know.
out.
I was about to break out into song again.
Straggler. Look alive.
Back.
No one comes back from that.
Worry about it.
You with the shivs, yo.
Yeah. Hey, I'm dying.
Someone get over here and
I
help
got you, bro.
Need a minute.
Okay.
You're welcome.
One less straggler.
Well, we definitely did it to him, man. That's for sure. This game ended way faster than I thought.
One more? You could do that for like an
We
hour.
can do one more
couldn't
for
you?
sure.
Just one
Yeah,
more?
definitely.
Yeah.
Try to make a comeback the next one.
That's what I'm like at 3 AM when I used to play at 3 AM. No, I'll just have one more. I'll have one more. Then I'll go. I'll have one. Nah. And I'll be sitting there 2 hours later at 5 AM thinking, oh my god, I need to go.
6.
Hey, listen, if he's giving me a free shit, I'm not gonna take it. Alright? Oh my god, I don't know how I managed to get through that entire match. That was embarrassing.
Dude, I know what we can do for our last match. Shiv only.
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh yeah.
Let's do what?
Shiv only.
Ooh.
Six loves that.
Oh, I'm listening. Hello. Thing is, I've been tuned out this entire stream, not listening to a word anyone said. And they mentioned Shiv only, and I'm like, oh, heightened senses. Bing, bing, bing. I'm glad they were watching your stream, Joel, and not mine, because if they'd have been watching mine, it would have been not really watchable at all. You know when you get that glitch where the characters are just absolutely glitching all over the screen?
We probably need to find new people.
Yeah, I was about to say, because not only were you guys glitching, all three of you, but they were as well.
Yeah, sorry about that. They experienced that, bro. Yeah, we'll get out of there.
That's my fault. It's the internet was lagging or something, and it went weird. But it was fine.
Yeah.
I was going Shiv only, so I didn't have to shoot anyone, which is always quite helpful.
His name is We Are Forever Growing. Dun dun.
Yes, lovely metaphor.
Eventually, I want to get a stream on like relationships and things like that.
Oh, Loopy, go to the gym. Do not decide to go against it. Go to the gym. Just do it.
Wait, what did he say? Loopy?
Like 2 minutes ago.
But you decided against it?
Yeah.
Who?
There's some guy called Leo in the chat as well. But it's not Leo. It's Leo, but it isn't. Yeah. The artificial Leo. Leo's asking you, Leo, how can Hackersfield lose, Leo? It's getting really confusing. Leo tells Leo that Leo is hacking, and Leo thinks that Leo is a terrible person for doing that.
Hunters are in the area.
Well, I'm sorry, Leo.
It's not like how much wood could a woodchuck chuck situation, isn't it? You just get really confused.
Only. There we go.
In fact, I might change my name by default to Leo.
Oh my god.
Leo 1, Leo 2.
Alright guys, can we do this Shiv only victory?
We can't because someone just shot someone down with a pistol. Who was that?
Who?
Oh, Leo.
No, I didn't. I
What?
shot somebody.
Oh, well, who shouldn't
They
have
were
pistol?
shooting at me. They were shooting at me.
I'll let you off. Do not break the integrity.
Look at my pipe. Look at my pipe. That'll tell you.
Yeah, well, look at mine, and they're more than yours. Right? No, must say.
Please, yo, CDK, come here, come here, quick.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know where you were.
It's okay. I saw you at the top, and I thought you can jump down, but I probably could have communicated that way better. My bad. I was just upset that he got me.
I need to switch loadout. This is.
I didn't have my right loadout. I've been trying to get a Shiv this whole time, and I still haven't crafted one.
Watch my back.
Oh wow.
Move out. Finish. Move out.
Leave me alone, sir. I'm just a poor boy. Poor Shiv. Oh damn.
Smoke out.
Here we go. Are you kidding me? Get in front of him, get in front of him! Oh my god, he doesn't have a Shiv.
It did the sound and everything, but you still didn't get it.
No, because he threw a counter smoke and he got me like that. Yeah.
Someone get over here and help me.
I'll see if I can bring him out to the open.
These games are so bad, dude. Oh my god. Can I get away? I'm out of the sprint.
That's true, Zombie Nightmares. I've had some I've found a really, like, Alright, I don't wanna, Actually, no, I'm not gonna go there right now. Definitely not. But yeah, I've definitely got some cool relationships going on right now. Definitely some awesome chemistry.
If it doesn't work out, we can all switch at the end and do a comeback.
Yep, that's exactly what we plan to do.
I thought you meant if it doesn't work out with Joe's relationship, we can all start something new. I thought, okay.
Like, bruh.
What are you talking about? Oh dear. What a day this has been. I've actually had a really productive day. Nice shift.
Smoke out. I'm wounded.
Why ran out of shivs?
I'm down. Let's smoke him out.
Behind you, 6.
That's fine with me.
6, remember that game and we had 11 shivs each.
Yeah, that was good times.
Watch my back. Okay, got it.
Let me play
Come back,
smarter.
game. Shiv only come back?
What happens, happens.
Exactly.
No one comes back from that.
He smoked himself and then I smoked him again.
Okay, got it.
Boxes are
They're
being
all
very
there,
generous.
but they're all sticking together by that little ice cream truck.
Got a uniform right there.
What a smoke is for.
I'm hit.
I need to change position.
Smoke headed their way. Ducks away. Nice. One left to work. I'm down.
Hello.
What happened to this guy?
I got you.
Oh.
I'm running out of time.
I didn't know that guy was there.
Appreciate it.
Damn it.
Hold up.
Hold up. Watch my
I always
back.
say it's worth dying for a shiv though.
Finish. Move out.
Always worth
Finish.
it.
Move out.
So far, so good, guys. We're only down by a couple. Big thank you to everybody who joined the stream. Much love. Please remember to like this video. I want this to be a highly liked one. So if you did like it, or if you found any benefit, please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Like it, just like it anyway.
Amazon Prime is here.
I
You
need some meds.
expecting a
Watch my
delivery?
Who?
six.
Amazon Prime.
It's here. Pick up the package. Pick up the package. Yeah, pick it up. Pick it up.
I have to go to
All right, I'll get it. I'll get it. Dude, I think my
Amazon.
supplements just came in, bro.
Patch you up.
Dude, I'm gonna be so pumped if they came in.
Don't worry, I got you.
Tourist!
Always trying to help Leo.
Come on, Leo. Come on, come on, come on, Leo. Come on, come on, come on, Leo. Come on, Leo. Oh!
I saw that shit too late.
Let me go check out if I got my sub.
That's weird. They were just here in
And
the
then-
parking lot, backing up right in front of us, and now I don't see them.
What do you mean?
Now
What,
I
did
don't
they-
see the truck.
Well, they
It was right
maybe
here.
they dropped it off for someone else.
I hope not. I hope
Yeah,
not.
definitely for someone else. I would. It would
someone else.
notify me if it was.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, bye.
Alright, love you, mom.
Do you know what,
Imagine if you went for the
CDK?
We're
free
lost.
drive there.
Alright.
That's what I was about to say. He almost got in the way. I was literally, what? Where did my smoke bomb? It actually went out of that window. Okay, I didn't know it could do that. Alright. What the?
What?
Yeah, okay. I'm over it, I'm over it, I'm
I
over
thought you
it.
got. I thought you got around him.
Well, I didn't know he was there. Again. Anyway, it doesn't matter, whatever. It is what it is.
Finish. Move out.
I love you, 6.
6 sucks.
Bruh. Alright, that's enough, that's enough. Oh,
There's 2 over here
2?
and 1 right there.
Where exactly?
One heading towards the box and the other's following him.
Alright.
I'm wounded.
Yep.
Right in front of you, Leo.
Nice. Oh yeah. Oh, watch out.
Smoke's away.
Nice.
I would have let you gotten that if you did smoking stuff.
Watch my back.
Guys, this is the Shiv only challenge. Can we win the game? Only Shiv so far, so good. 2 to 3.
Nice shit.
Nice throw, nice throw. He smoked, got him. No.
They pulled out the freaking
Alright, Carl, hang back a sec, because we're out of spawns.
Alright. They're chasing me down. No.
Yeah, Zombie Nightmares.
Okay.
Yo, Zombie Nightmares. Do you have me on Snapchat? If you text me about it, yeah, I'll look into it for
Sorry,
sure.
dude, I can't. I'm sorry.
No,
But-
that's fine, man. They were chasing me like crazy.
Okay, got it.
But the supplements I'm talking
I got one of
about
them.
are brain supplements to improve cognitive function.
I got 2 smoke bombs. But then they get used, but
I want to continue my success in sales, so it helps a lot. All right, guys, let's go. Let's corner them and then trap them, and then use our smokes and get them down. It's a 3v3. It comes down
this
to
guy
this.
spawned over here by himself.
You think you can take him out?
I think that's the guy with the Spectre.
I got one guy on me right now. 2.
I'm behind you, Joel, so I'm sort of within range. Uh-oh. No, Mr. Leo. No, this is fine. This is fine. Just, that's it. Keep coming back. Lovely.
Should we target
so
one at a time?
1, 2.
We need to
Well,
smoke
I don't
2
know.
at a time at least.
Yeah.
Let's hit this box over here. I might get more smoke.
Oh
mean,
my
we've got
god, one
4
guy's so
minutes, so
open.
we're
Oh.
We're not pressed for time.
I'm hit.
Dude. He
Somebody
shot my
cover me
leg.
while I take care of this.
Thankfully he shot my legs.
Okay, so there's
Hunter, look alive.
one separating himself.
Yeah, let's go for that guy.
By the nature of human behaviour, no team is capable of entirely sticking together for the entirety of a match, statistically. So, one of them's going to make a mistake in a minute, and it's up to us to capitalise on it. Let's think
These
about
two, they're
this
sticking
carefully.
together for themselves.
Yeah. Well, there's one where Joel's at, and he's on his own. So
There's one right here. Right
I'm
here,
tempted
right
to
here.
cut across. Okay.
Let's smoke him
Wanna
out.
go around? He's right there.
Okay, you've got 2 on Joel now, 1 on Leo. Leo, you're possible.
Help, 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 help!
I'm wounded.
Yeah, okay, you're okay. I was
Take
going to throw a
point.
smoke to
I gotta
cover you, but I
patch
didn't need
myself
to.
up. Somebody
Okay.
cover me while I
Alright.
take care of this. Okay, got it.
Alright, I'm coming around the backside.
Hold up.
One of them's looking at me. I've got one of them distracted on me. There's one in the middle, and there's
You got
another
him
one
on.
between.
I can come from the
guy-
top. I can come from the top if you want to move on, and one of them turns the wrong direction.
The thing is, there's
Oh wait,
there's
no,
a
they
guy
got
on
me
the
covered. They
left.
got me. Yeah.
They got on the left.
Well, let's move to. Yeah, we can move right. We can move right. Anyone have a smoke?
I
Yes,
have
I have
one.
3. I have
You have
3.
3? Do we need to be by you
No,
then?
in fact, actually, I have 4.
You have 4.
You have any?
I have none.
There's a bomb right there. Watch out.
Maybe we should hit the boxes.
One's coming directly towards my
I've
location.
hit all the boxes, bro.
Damn.
I've actually got 2 boxes remaining. I've barely even hit the boxes this entire game. That's unlike me. Right. I mean, they're really sticking tight, so we gotta come up with a strategy here.
Yeah, we do. I got one smoke.
Finish. Move out.
They're trying to go upstairs, bro.
There they are. One of them's got covert 3 as well. To make matters worse.
Sacrifice.
Come on.
1 for 2.
They're both going upstairs. All going upstairs.
Yeah, they're all up there.
Alright, I'm gonna come from the bottom. Alright, I'm see if I can come around. Just gonna try and make a run for it. Guys, right here, look. You got him?
Gang him.
He's still... Shit.
I had to stun myself there to save myself from getting killed. Okay, you got 2 more, you alright?
Oh no! That was a good effort. Yo, good job though, for real. Shit, only.
Yeah, well done, everyone.
Alright, I gotta go.
Alright, my guy.
Alright, see you later, guys.
Alright, later, bros.
Alright. Good to play with you as always.
Definitely, yeah. Thanks
have
for
a
your
good
input. Have a good day.
Yeah. You too.
Thank you. Alright guys, I think this is gonna wrap up today's stream. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and share the video with friends who you think this could benefit from. Much love, everybody. Keep going, keep growing. I love you guys. Thank you, Six and Leo and Cole, for joining as well and giving their shares. I appreciate that as much. You guys had some awesome things to say. And I will see all you guys soon.
Yeah, thanks for inviting us.
Mm-hmm.